What is a quantifier? A quantifier is a word or a phrase. A word, one word, or a phrase, like a sentence, which is used before the noun, okay, to indicate, to show, to make us understand the amount or quantity, okay? Some of the quantifiers, we know them, like we have some, we have many, we have a lot of, and a few. All these are examples of quantifiers, okay? Quantifiers can be used, pay attention to that part, quantifiers can be used with both countable and non-countable. Pay attention, quantifiers can be used with both nouns, countables and non-countable. How is that? Let's check this out. Let's look at these examples. There are some books. Okay, there are some books on the desk. He has a few rails. He has more friends than his sister. Okay? Okay. There are some books on the desk. He has only a few rails. He has more friends than his sister. All of these three nouns, books, rails, friends, are of course countable nouns because they come with an S at the end. So we said some books, a few rails, and more friends. Okay, now let's check the next one. Now, with uncountable nouns, we use much, little, a little, or very little. So we have quantifiers for countable nouns, like some, many, okay, and we have quantifiers with non-countable nouns, like much, little, a little, and very little. So how do we use them? Okay. Now, pay attention to that part. These quantifiers are used with both countable and non-countable. Pay attention, with both of them. Some, any, a lot of, or lots of, all, less, more, no, or none. All of these quantifiers can be used with both countable and non-countable nouns. You get it? Okay, now let's move on. Now, with countable nouns, we have many, a few, very few, a number of, several, larger number of, a great number of, a majority of. All of these words, all of these quantifiers are used just as they are. We do not change anything about them. We do not change in the spelling. We do not change anything in them. We do not add an S. We do not take an S. We do not delete an S. Just as they are. Do not do anything in them. Just use them as they are with countable nouns. So we have some words that can be used with countable nouns only, some words that can be used with non-countables only, and words that can be used with both countables and non-countables. Okay? Now, let's go on. Okay. Now, concerning some and any. When do we use some and any? Okay? How can I use some and any? Some and any, we use them when the number is not known. I don't know how many pens do I have. If you are going to school, if you are going to college, if you are going to work, and you have some pens. How many pens do you have? I have some pens. 1, I don't know, 2, 5, 10, 20? I have no idea, to be honest. So I have some pens. Okay? I have some pens. Also, we use them when the number is not important or relevant. Okay? Like, for example, when I say, let's take 2 pens. I'm going to an exam and someone is asking you, you have pens? Yes, I have some pens. I have some money. It's not important how much money do you have. It's not important how many pens do you have. What is important that you already have pens. You can use. Okay? So, we use some and any when the number is not known. We do not know exactly how many pens or how much money do you have or whatever. We use some and any when the number is not important. I don't care. I don't need to know. I don't want to know whether you have 10 pens or 20 or just 5 pens. I just need to know that you have pens. Okay? So, one last very important tip. Some and any are used with both countable and uncountable. That's why we said I have some pens. 1 pen, 2 pens, 3 pens, 4 pens, 5 pens. Or I can say I have some money. We did not say monies, right? That's okay. I don't have, or do you have any pens? Do you have any pens? Or do you have any money? Countable and uncountable guide. Some and any can be used with both of them. Okay? Let's move on. Now, let's look at these examples. There is not any shampoo here. Shampoo. Is it countable or non-countable? Let's try. Shampoo or shampoos. Shampoo. Okay? Okay? Any shampoo. Let's look to the second one. I don't have any money. Of course, you know that money is not countable. We cannot count money. We don't have any money. Some. I have some sugar with me. I have some sugar. 2 sugars? No way. 3? Never. It didn't come with an S. It's an uncountable word. Correct. Un, or not countable. I have some sugar with me. She has some juice in the fridge. Juice. Okay? Some juice in the fridge. Okay? Now, let's move on. Now let's look at this summary, at this table. We have the interrogative or the question, the affirmative or the positive sentence, and the negative. Let's look at the question. With the question, did we say some? Are there some tomatoes? Are there, or is there some oranges? No. Are there any tomatoes in the fridge? Is there any orange juice? Again, are there any tomatoes in the fridge? Tomatoes is a countable noun. So we said are. We can count it, and it comes with an S. So to the other one. Orange, not orange itself. We did not say orange only. No. Orange juice. The juice itself, the liquid. Can we count it? Of course not. So we treat juice as a singular. Is there any orange juice? Now let's look at the sentence. The positive ones, the one that starts with a yes. Okay? The one that doesn't have not. Yes, there are some. Yes, there are some tomatoes. Or yes, there is some orange juice. Yes, there are some tomatoes. Or yes, there is some orange juice. Countable, non-countable. Now pay attention to the negative part. No, there aren't any. There are not any tomatoes. Or no, there is not any tomatoes. So what does this mean? This means that, as you said before, and as you all understand right now, that some and any can be used with both singular and the plural. Countable and non-countable. Countable and non-countable. But some is used only with the positive sentence. Some comes only with a sentence without a not. Okay? Now concerning any, it comes with two conditions. Either you are asking a question or saying negative question. Either you are asking a question saying, are there any, is there any? You're asking a question, you need information because you don't know the information. Okay? Or you are using it as a negative form. Okay? Very good. Now let's move on. Now, sometimes we're going to use some with a question. But any question? No. When you are offering, what do you mean by offering? You are inviting someone to dinner. You're giving someone something that you have, something that you own. For example, if you are trying to help someone, if you are telling someone, do you need some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Would you like some help? Would you, for example, would you mind, or would you like, let's say, would you like some bananas? Okay? You're offering. You're not supposed to do this. You're not asking for an information. You're asking a question and you're only waiting for an answer by saying, yes, please, thank you, or no, please, thank you as well. And the answer comes with, yes, please, I would like some, or no, no, won't, and. Okay? The only condition in which you're going to use some in a question is when you are offering, is when you are inviting someone. Okay? Let's move on. Now, another case, when you are making a request. You are making a request. You are asking someone. You are begging someone. You are asking for a permission. Okay? You are trying to ask someone permission to do something. And he might say yes, and he might say no. Like, for example, would you mind lending me some money? Would you mind giving me some money? Would you mind lending me your pen? You are politely and friendly asking for something. Okay? And if you are going to respond, you say, of course, you're here. But we are concerned more with the question, with the request. Please, okay? Would you please give me your pen? Would you give me some help? Would you give me some money? Okay? Let's move to another one. Some rules or some and any. When do we use them and how do we use them? And we already mentioned some of them. So let's look at them written. Here we go. Now, with some. We use some in the positive sentence or the affirmative. just like the table that we discussed. We do not use some with not. Never ever say, I don't have some money. No, I have some money, I have some bananas, I have some friends. Okay? Use some in a positive or affirmative sentences. Some also is used for both countable and non-countable. And I'm pretty sure that you all know that one. We use some with countable and non-countable. Okay? But we use some with positive sentence. Examples: I have some friends, I would like some water. Here, friends is countable while water is non-countable. Let's check another rule. Concerning any, use any for countable and non-countable nouns. Sorry, it's written here mistakenly. Countable and non-countable nouns. Okay? And in question, we use any for both countable and non-countable, and we use them in question and negative. Do you have any cheese? Do you have any friends? Cheese. Non-countable. Friends. Countable. You got me? Okay. Now, concerning the negative sentence, he doesn't have any cheese. No cheese. Zero cheese. He doesn't have any friends. No friends at all. He has no friends at all in Chicago. Okay? Very good. So, again, one last time quickly. Any used in question and negative form. When you are asking, when you don't know anything about the amount of cheese or the amount of friends, or when you are 100% sure that you have zero amount of something, zero amount of cheese, zero amount of friends, or whatever. Okay, let's move to another rule. Exceptions. Remember what we said about some? Remember what we said about making an offer? You are trying to help someone. When you are a gentle, or you're trying to be friendly and gentle, and you're trying to help someone by any possible way, or when you are asking for permission, use some in questions when offering or requesting something. For example, would you like some bread? If you are inviting someone for dinner and you are trying to give him more bread to eat, would you like some bread? Yes or no? Okay. Would you like some more food? Would you, okay, for example, if you're trying to help a poor person, a beggar in the street, okay, someone who's asking for money, and you're going to say, would you like some money? Would you like some water? Would you like some help? Now, when you are requesting, you are asking for help. Can I have some water, please? Can I have some water? Can I have some money? Can I have some help? Can I have a piece of whatever? Okay? So that is the only exception for some with offers and requests. Okay, let's move on. Now, concerning much, many, and a lot. Okay? Much, many, and a lot of, or a lot only, shows a large quantity of something, a large amount, big amount of something. For example, like when we say, I have a lot of friends. I have a large quantity of friends. For example, I have 100 friends. I know a lot of people. Okay? Let's move on. Now, in the question or the interrogative form, much with uncountable nouns, what do you say? How much money is there? How much bread is there? How much water? The same. Money, bread, water, all of them uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, money, bread, and water. Okay? And we use much with them. Okay? But many we use it with countables, like students, desks, and windows. Are you following? Great. Again, much is used with uncountable nouns. I have much money. He doesn't have much money. Okay. Okay. How much money? How much bread? How much water? But many with countable. How many students? How many teachers? How many desks are there? All of them, you will see that the countable nouns with many, all of them end with an S. Students, teachers, desks are there. But when it came to much, we said how much money? No S. How much bread? No S. How much water? Okay, no S. Is there. Okay, let's move on. Now, in the negative form, when you are denying, when you are saying no, that's not going to happen. In the negative forms, we use much with non-countable nouns as well, just like the question. Much with non-countable, many with non-countable. Okay? Much with non-countable. Money, bread, water, sugar, food, honey, milk, whatever. I don't have much money, or I haven't got much money. I don't have much money. I don't have enough money. I need more money. Okay? And many with countable nouns. Again, students, desks, windows. There aren't many students. There aren't many teachers. There aren't many desks. Okay? Again, much and many. Okay? Much, both of much and many can be used with negative and the question. But much goes with non-countable nouns. Nouns that cannot be added, the nouns that we cannot add s to them. Many can be used with countable nouns, the one that we add s to them. Okay, let's move on. Now, in the affirmative form, let's check this out. In the affirmative form, the positive sentence, a lot of, lots of. Again, a lot of, lots of. Check this out and pay attention to that one with countable and non-countable nouns. With both countable nouns and non-countable nouns. Unlike many or much, many goes only with countable, much goes only with non-countables, okay? And many and much go with the negative and the question, but a lot of, lots of only goes with the affirmative, with the positive sentence, without a not, and goes with both countable and non-countable. Okay? Let's have some examples. How many students are in the classroom? So the answer would be there are a lot. How many students are there in the classroom? There are a lot of or lots of students. It's the same. You can use a lot of or lots of. They are both the same. They are equal. Remember, in affirmative sentences, positive sentences, so, with so, as, or to, we'll also use much and many. Affirmative sentence. If we have in the affirmative sentence the words so, or as, or to, we can use much and many in the affirmative sentence. Only in that case we can use much and many. Carla has so a lot of friends. Nope. Carla has so many friends. She has as many friends as Sue. Kevin has too much money. If you do not have too, if we do not have as, if we do not have so, we can never use many or much. It would have been Carla has a lot of friends. She has lots of friends. Kevin has lots of money. Okay? Very good. Summary. Now we're going to check everything that we have said about the quantifiers again. Here we go. That table is showing everything that we have been through quantifiers up till now. In the question 4, we have how many books and how much money. Countable, non-countable. Books, countable, money, non-countable or uncountable. How many books are there? Okay, in the negative, there are not many, because many goes with countable nouns only. Only with countable nouns. Okay, so many comes in the negative form and in the interrogative form, in the question form. Question and negative only, and only with the countable nouns. Books, chairs, tables, books, cupbooks, pens, chairs, boys, girls, all of those. Now, what about the positive sentence of the countable noun? There are a lot, there are a lot of, there are lots of, okay? And there are many books. Now, with the non-countable, also with the question, and with the negative, we use much. How much money do you have? I don't have much money. I don't have much. Much only with the non-countable, with the uncountable only. How much money do you have? I don't have much money, or I don't have much on. Okay? Now with the affirmative. Okay? I have a mistake here, I'm sorry. So I have a lot. I have a lot of money. I have lots of money. I have much money. Okay? So much goes only with the non-countable. Negative question and negative. Many goes only with the countable. Only question and negative. Okay? Okay. Let's move on. Now, a little, a few, very little, and very few. A little, very little, a few, very few. The expressions a little and a few means some or enough. What is the meaning of these words? Expressions a little and a few means some, a little bit, or enough. I have the needed amount. For example, I need 3 pens to finish my exam, and I have 3 pens, or 4 pens. I have enough pens. Okay, I have what I need. Or I have some pens, maybe 5, maybe 6, I don't know, but it's okay. I can do it.